Hello folks, it's my hope that this video finds you in high spirits. Welcome to the Spot On. And folks, if you are new on this channel, here we discuss politics. We try and give it a unique type of analysis that you'll only find on this particular channel. Now folks, yesterday was a sad day, for the country because the government sent their goons to destroy private properties of two individuals. One, the former president or the former immediate president, and two, the former prime minister. Why were they attacking these or their properties? They were attacking their properties because for the former president, they had accused him of, financing the demonstration, financing Azimio's demonstration. And that's why you saw them invading Uhuru's land, the same to East Africa Spectra that is associated with the former prime minister. Folks, if you ask me, that is how anarchy starts. And it's very bad that the government of the day is sponsoring such kind of act. So folks, before this particular, invasion took place, there was a meeting. And this particular meeting, they had or, they planned for this particular actions to take place. And actually, I'm being told that the former president, that is Uhuru Kenyatta, was even aware of this particular attack, that I think by Saturday evening. And I'm being told that the reason as to why he didn't intervene was that he wanted to expose how vengeful this regime is. Folks, have a look at this video. Then, we look into that particular meeting, what was said and how they planned to execute whatever they did yesterday. Have a look at this video.
Hata hizo mashamba zenyu tutazivamia na wenye hawana mashamba wapate mashamba Kenya hii. Musifikiri ati wananchi wa kawaida ndio watapoteza mali. Even you will pay a price if you continue to instigate violence and bloodshed in this country. And that is my message to none other than Uhuru Kenyatta, the sponsor, sole sponsor, singular financier of Azimio and the mercenary that is Raila Odinga.
So folks, in that clip, you are seeing the majority leader in the National Assembly, passing a coded message to Uhuru Kenyatta that he's the one who is sponsoring this demonstration, and if he doesn't stop, then they are going to invade his properties. Folks, those are private properties, which, they are being protected by the Constitution. And to make the matters worse, they are doing this to a former, immediate former head of state. And folks, the main concern or the reason as to why they're doing that is they're claiming that this person is sponsoring Azimio demonstration. I don't know who was sponsoring NASA demonstrations in 2017, who was sponsoring Raila by then, because I believe that in the event that they have got evidence that this is the person who is sponsoring these demonstrations, the government is supposed to go and arrest him, arraign him in court, and open charges against him, but not doing what they did yesterday. Folks, remember that this is a statesman, immediate former head of state, and this is somebody who still has, he has got his supporters as well. In the event that he decides maybe to incite them, I don't think if you want to go there. And they have said this is how anarchy starts. Because maybe you are there, maybe you are celebrating that Uhuru has been attacked. The next time they'll come and attack you. They'll attack you, they'll take your bicycle, they'll take your car, they'll invade your house. And that's why I'm saying that this is something that we are supposed, we're supposed to condemn it in the strongest term possible. Folks, in that particular invasion, there's something very interesting, something Very interesting that happened in that particular invasion. Because when these goons attacked, they went there, carried ships, everything, and even set that particular place ablaze. So when they attacked, where were the police officers? Because today I've seen a police statement. They have written, they have printed some statement and posted it on their social media pages. Blaming Azimio on yesterday's invasion or Azimio supporters. The question is, where was the police? Where were they? Where were they in this particular invasion? Because remember that that property is for a former head of state, and by default that place is supposed to be protected. Where our police, even information went via social media that that place was being, that there were goons, that there were government goons which were sent there to do whatever they were doing. Why did the police not intervene? Because today we've seen the police officers going to that particular place, just to do a cover up, or maybe even, actually I've not even seen them, providing a comprehensive statement of what happened there. Why did they not go and stop those particular people? Because remember that this is something which was happening in the morning. It took place in the morning. Then in the evening, they went back again and set that particular place ablaze. Where were they in that particular picture if this thing was not orchestrated by the government? And folks, the funny thing, in this particular invasion of a private property by former head of state is that it's being orchestrated by one of their own. Because the person who was in charge yesterday was Rigathi Gachagua. So he arranged goods and sent them to invade that particular land. Because you've seen the clip by the majority leader in the National Assembly saying that, you know what, if you can't stop, we are going to attack you. And actually they made real their threats and attacked those particular places. Folks, that's very sad, because I didn't imagine that one day these people, maybe they'll fight against themselves. Because if it was that bad, why are they not touching the properties of the Mois? We are not seeing the properties of the Mois being touched. Actually, I think a month ago, the president, awarded Gideon Moi, he gave him the authority or the permit to go and produce electricity and then sell to government. And I think it's supposed to start on the 1st of next month. Why are they not fighting the Mois? Why are they just fighting this particular two individuals? And you are seeing the people who are doing it, it's them, doing it one of their own. Of course, with the blessings of the president. But you see, the president is not in this particular picture. He's claiming that he's away. This thing is happening when he's away. So it's one of them, one of their own, doing it to one of their own, which is very sad, folks, because they have said if this trend is not contained, then I think that we are going the wrong direction as a country, because they have said today it might be him, because you say that maybe they have got a lot of land and all that. Tomorrow it will be you. They'll come even for your fall, and I don't know who maybe you are going to, to report to, because what we are seeing is anarchy in the making, and that's how it starts. I've said that the president or the former president has got his own supporters. These supporters, they can be mobilized, and if they're mobilized, you know what will happen. These politicians, they have got their supporters, and if they make supporters fight against themselves, then I don't think if maybe we are going to have another country. When you look at the 1994 Rwandan genocide, folks, this is how it started. The war against the Tutsis and the Hutus. This is how it started. Even the people who sent these goods to go and attack a private property of a former head of state, you know, these people, they also have their businesses. What if people now say that it's an eye for an eye? That the way you attacked, you invaded Uhuru's land is the same way we must also invade your businesses. Because the president has got, he has got a lot of investment here in town, in other parts of the country, Mombasa. Same to the deputy president. What if they say that now, because you people, that's the direction that you want us to take, then we do an eye for an eye. But the way you did that is the same way you must also, destroy your properties. Folks, that is a very dangerous path. If these people have a case against Uhuru Kenyatta, they needed to arrest him and, they have said report him, like take him to court, and maybe he answer those charges rather than doing what you are doing. Whatever they did yesterday, it had two significance. One, they managed or they successfully sent away investors. And it's even very sad that the president is outside the country wooing investors. But then back home, when you even look at the international media, what they were saying concerning what was happening yesterday or what happened yesterday. Folks, even if you are an investor who was supposed to come and invest in this country, you cannot come and invest because because the environment is not business friendly. How sure are you that these people will not come and attack your business? How sure are you that the government will not send goons to attack your business in the event that maybe you don't agree in some aspects of doing that particular business? What assurance do you have? So, folks, it's high time that the government needs to provide leadership. Whatever they did yesterday, that's very childish, and I don't think it is something that maybe you would wish to see in the near future. Because I don't think maybe if you have another country that maybe you can run to in the event that this one burns down. So um, I expect that even the majority leader, because as per that clip, we incited these people. And this is something that they had planned. This is something that they were working on, just maybe to frustrate or maybe to send a political warning. I don't think that is a way to make people maybe to stop demonstrating. They have been saying that the only way to stop demonstration is to reduce the high cost of living. So I don't think if the government has got an escape route, what they need to do, they have to deliver on one, the high cost of living, two, uh, the fuel products, because that's also another area whereby if fuel goes up, you know what happens to our economy. In other words, it does run the economy to a greater extent. And then the third thing is the issue on electricity. That one must also come down. Without that, I don't I'm trying to imagine how many private properties that these particular people are going to invade. They better maybe prepare as many goons as possible, because I don't think if that one maybe will scare away people from doing demonstration. So, folks, I don't know maybe what you think of this particular video. I'd love to know of your thoughts. Kindly let's interact on the comment section. And then if maybe you've watched this video from the beginning up to this particular time, kindly don't fail to hit the subscription button. And also remember to give the video a thumbs up, because that particular like, it's making the video to reach out to as many people as possible. They have said, I would love to hear your thoughts, what you think about this in the comment section. Otherwise, folks, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, let's meet on the next video. Thank you.